Side chicks. Whose fault?
The question
Whose fault that what? That the man has a
side chick, yeah, whose
Yeah.
fault?
That's what I said now.
No, you said whose fault?
You said side chick. Whose fault?
I wanted to say, she said, is it the girl's fault? I was like, okay, is it the side chick's fault that she's
the
a side
wife's?
chick?
No.
At the side
Whose
chick,
fault?
whose fault
Is it
among
the husband or the wife or the boyfriend or the girlfriend? Whose
Girlfriend.
fault?
the husband now?
The husband now is the boyfriend.
Husband,
the girlfriend now, or the wife.
Yeah, I feel so
She
too.
the ones that.
Okay,
that
you also feel
That is a girlfriend.
Most
Why?
times it's always the girlfriend's fault
How?
or the wife's
Why?
fault.
how is that?
Why?
Yeah. When the girlfriend is probably omits doing some things that the guy wants, or the wife omits doing some things that the guy wants, and so he decides to get her outside.
So you cannot tell
For
her.
example, like
wait.
he probably would have been telling her, maybe she didn't take it serious. For example, attention. For example, maybe sex styles. You know, things like, you know, all these things that you ask your partner and the person
so what
does
you are
not
trying
give
to
you.
tell
So
me now is that if you two are not giving it to me the way I want, I should go and get a
Get
side
guy.
bubble outside. That's what I mean. That's what you just said. That maybe she's not doing what the guy wants.
No one is actually.
So there's no
perfect.
way. No one is perfect. So if you're spinning it that way, there's no way you can be
if I'm
doing
not
everything
making,
I want.
if I'm not making effort to give you what you want,
okay, that
then
means
definitely
it's
it's
your
my
fault.
fault to a certain extent.
Do you know if the woman is making an effort?
Hmm?
You know,
Well,
sometimes you give your best, but your best is just not good enough. You understand?
What I even feel is that I don't know, but whatever. I understand what she's saying, but thing is that the last resort, the side chick? Is that it? So okay, you want to live the rest of your days as a married man, having a side chick? Should that be an option? Shouldn't you explore other options, resolving your issues in a marriage? Why must you resort to a side chick? I feel like it's a man that has always had his eyes outside. Maybe as a young guy, he was saying, oh, my wife not do this, me, I go follow Olusho.
No.
So,
It's not actually that.
No, I'm sorry if he refers
To anyone
if
in
he refers to
particular.
anyone, but it was not intended. But what I'm saying is, I feel like there should be you should explore other options. You shouldn't see having a side chick as an option. That's what I'm still going to blame the guy, because it shouldn't be your first call now. Okay, it might not be his first call, but it shouldn't be there, because
She's not part of your
you
options at
know,
all.
to show you how patriarchal society can be, if it is a woman,
That
there's
does
no
that.
reason whatsoever. You cannot justify it. Now we're sitting down here now trying to justify why it's okay for a man, but society will never admit that a man is not. They'll say it's your husband.
No
You
matter
are
what.
supposed to-
It's okay for a man. No. I am not justifying that it's okay for a man.
Like I
Yeah.
said, it's
So I
the
feel like
man's
there should be
fault.
other options. So both partners don't have having a relationship outside of their marriage as an option. So they should just try and explore
Work it
that
out.
way.
But the truth of the matter is that if the wife is not giving the husband what he actually wants,
Okay.
she understand. So there is everything that
That
is
he
going to
will
be
go
a side chick.
Okay, do you know that?
What's that
And even
everything?
this-
What's that everything that he wants? What's that?
Mention it.
Because
Probably
how can I give
like
you
she
everything?
said, attention, sex, whatever, and other things, man. She understand like what he actually likes. Okay, let me give you an instance now. Maybe the guy now, I'll be the husband. He likes to probably see his wife being, as in, even after the marriage, seducing him in the house. Do you understand? You're not giving him that vibe. So there's every tendency that that kind of guy will actually look outside. And the so-called side chick is not even coming in that particular time. Probably it might have been even some girls you do have whatever with before the marriage. So they can come in to be a side chick after the marriage. So do you understand?
Whatever you say,
yeah.
you still cannot find a ground to permit a man to have a side chick.
Yeah, like
So long as you cannot find a ground to permit a woman to do the same. For me, I feel that if you think that she's not doing that thing that you want, you understand? Like she's not giving you the
enough.
attention, she's not giving you the sex, or she's not whatever else that she's not giving you. You've spoken to her about it. You know your woman. You should understand what, even if she's, maybe you wanted dog style and she's not giving you dog style, she wants to give you missionary style. Manage the missionary style.
So there's nothing
As in,
that
you
can
can
be
cop,
managed,
you can
madam.
like it over time. Yes.
No, you can't like anything
like it
over
over
time.
time.
Why?
Especially, see, get this scenario.
When is your wife?
If women don't even born, as in most of them, man, they are something else.
I tell
They
you.
don't want to give their husband that.
There's something else as in.
tell you,
That
man.
whatever.
I tell you.
That actually
But
comes to the guy.
aren't
So
men
do you understand?
selfish?
Sorry?
But aren't men
No.
selfish?
So let me tell you something. No, it's not like they are
What's the gay
selfish. It's not like they are selfish.
You know, so many.
In
So
that
many.
kind of scenario, the man would have probably spoken to the wife. Babe, come now. How far? This thing where you they wear before we marry, they wear them for me again. But
Some
people
people will
they
not
get
say it.
No
Some
doubt.
guys will
No
not even
doubt.
say it. Some will
No
not
doubt.
tell the woman that this is what
Sorry.
you're doing, I don't like.
No, some-
And they will go ahead
Yeah,
to go and
some
get
do.
them out
But
somewhere.
must a guy say that to his wife? Why be say
Ah,
after you
come
marry,
on,
you
what's
go
the
change,
big
come the way you
deal?
go for my house?
See,
Not
Doesn't
the
make
hero.
any
Hero is
sense
out
at
of
all.
it.
You know,
I'm not supporting the woman
you
to
know
be
what,
dying
you
in
know
row
what,
for you.
you know what I meant when I said aren't men selfish? You know, they marry a woman. Okay, they're like, okay, this woman is my spec. She's slim. She looked really sexy and all of that. And then she gives birth, and then naturally,
Yeah.
a woman's body will change. And most time, the whole childbirth thing comes with a whole lot of. That's why you see some of
An
them
extra
going through
package.
postpartum depression and all of that. Thing is, it's going to be a process now. I agree with you that some women actually, just become something else.
Yeah,
even
they are-
we as
they are
women,
very
even
stubborn,
abhor women like
exactly.
that. But
Yeah.
the thing is, it's a process. So it's going to be very. When I said that's why I feel like some men are selfish, they don't even care. They don't want to go through that phase she's
Don't-
going through.
don't
No,
say that.
no, they don't want to go
No,
through
some
that
don't want
phase
to.
she's going through. Some do not want to. They just expect that this is not the woman I married. I don't know where the woman I married is. No,
But
now.
honestly, that's not the woman he married.
Yes.
honestly,
Eh, but
that's
that's the
not
woman
that.
he
But
turned her to
naturally,
be.
her body will
It's
change.
not a baby that made him
But she
made
can
her to become
actually
like
work
that.
on
on
it.
it. Even
That's what I'm
without
saying.
telling
It's a
her.
process. It's something you as a man have to program your mind to deal with. It's a process. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
A woman's body will change. For some women, it's not the change is not so drastic. While for others, it changes completely. Someone that was quite, sizable and all of that, she just
Becomes overweight.
Yeah. And it's so difficult for her it's a process, so difficult for her to, keep up with feeding the baby and trying to keep up with a diet. So it's something else.
But it's very, very visible.
It
lot
is,
of women
it
are
is,
doing
but
it.
it's a process. It takes
Look at
a
the
But it takes a
life
lot of
look at the life
sacrifice to
Omotola
do that.
Jalade Ikende.
Look
She
at
has how
now.
many kids? 3 kids. Look at how she looks.
Was it overnight?
It wasn't overnight, but at
Please,
least
can I
she
ask you a
worked
question? How does
towards
she
it.
look? How does she
Do
look?
you understand?
The
I don't
shape.
even know. How
Did
does
you know
she
how
look,
she
sef?
was when she got married? She was all skinny and all of those. Is that not part of the change you're talking about? She has changed. She's not that small
But
sized
the
person
change
that she
was in a
used to.
better way. That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree with you. I'm not saying
It's in
that.
a
I'm not
better
saying that
way.
So that change
a
is
woman
definitely
shouldn't
going
try
to
to
be
look
there.
appealing for her husband. What I'm saying is that men should be patient enough to, walk her through that process, walk her through that
At least the
phase.
first 6
And most
months
men
of
are not.
delivery.
They just want it to happen. I can't recognize you. This is not the woman I married. Even from pregnancy,
Now,
they're
you
already
married-
telling you.
married Lepa and then you are now becoming
From pregnancy,
all of
Because
a
you
I
sudden.
know
bought
you have
something there
cravings,
to
but
make
can't
her-
you watch it?
Eh?
I know you have cravings from pregnancy. They say I know you have cravings. You are pregnant, but can't you watch it? It can be overwhelming. Really, what I'm saying is that I know that there are women that they just I just cannot kill myself kind of
Yeah.
women.
Damn, now you're talking. Now
And
you're
it's
talking.
Them no
so
sense.
disgusting. Even
Damn.
as a woman, if I see those kind of things, it's so disgusting. But what I'm saying is that as someone who is trying to be sympathetic, you wouldn't try to explore other women outside.
No, but that kind
But
of
it's your
scenario
home.
now of a woman now that is unapologetic that says, "Oh, I can't kill myself. Anything you want
life,
to do,
I
go
can't
and
kill
do. I
myself."
cannot satisfy you. I beg."
I think
Would
you
you
try.
still blame that man if he goes outside?
I'll still blame him.
Even
Because he has.
despite
I
the
said
fact,
that there should be that option should just be erased. Don't even think about what if there was no woman there. Like two of you are Adam and Eve.
you know the funny
and you
thing.
have no other option.
Religion.
Don't-
Let's
don't-
put
don't-
let's put
don't-
religion
If you see that as
aside.
an option,
Eh?
then you
I'm
you
not
delve
bringing
into
the
it.
Let's put religion
Nobody's doing
aside.
religion.
We should not do away with that option.
Nobody's
Because
doing
see,
religion.
the reason why we have so many men having hypertension and so many women having cardiac arrest is because of what you've just said, that keep on managing, keep on pulling
Me, I'm
through.
not even buying.
For
Hey,
Christ's sake,
why must
you are not
Why must
comfortable
you
with this. You are
manage?
not
Why must
happy
you
with
manage?
And you
this.
talk to her
See,
about
to
it,
me,
and she's
you
going
are
to
talking
change.
to
If
her
she
and
loves
she's
you,
still
she
saying
will
she
change.
doesn't want to.
In that kind of scenario.
But
that
that
kind of
happiness
scenario,
outside, though. If that happiness is outside, go and get it outside.
So
that
you're
kind
saying
of-
she should go and get a side chick?
By all means, if that's what's going to make him happy
Excuse
and have
me.
rest of mind.
Come
should
on.
go.
Why?
No, see, I'm just being factual here. Okay, now for example, now I get wife now. Okay,
But if
And I've
we
been
turn it
telling her
around,
that.
will you allow me as a woman, if I'm not getting all I want from you, are you permitting me to also, well, and I've told you about it, and you are also
if I'm not making efforts
Obviously,
to
I'm going
meet
make
up with
effort.
what
Yes.
you're asking me for.
why are you saying obviously
then-
you make effort and I saying I will not make
Men
effort?
are different. Do you understand? So depending on the kind of person you're getting married
So a
to.
woman too
So
wants
this
to make
thing
her
is-
husband happy in
this
most
thing is
cases.
It's just like a business.
he
There are
is
some
saying
people
when
they are
they
taking
don't
the
put in
business so
effort.
serious, like in this kind
When
of
they don't put
scenario.
in any effort.
And what's the business? Even some women now at 55, 60, you go think say them be 45,
I
40.
tell you.
They're looking so sharp,
Uh-huh.
so tempting. So you can't marry you. They use 2 years. You born.
Just
you
2 years,
can't
maybe
do
just be
anything. Are you
30,
mad?
33, I'll be
So it
34.
doesn't make
Don't
any
they
sense
be
now.
like mama already?
So you're
And
not
I'm
looking
telling you,
tempting the
babe,
way
watch
I-
it, watch
Abba.
Women,
it.
oh,
You are
you
saying, well, I
guys pay
cannot keep
attention.
myself.
So-
You now say, the man
no,
should.
I'm not
even-
supporting that she should
Yeah,
tell you
I'm
I'm
not
killing
even saying
myself.
I'm not even
What are you
supporting
telling me?
managing. I'm not even saying
Even
I'm not even
without-
saying I'm not even saying you should manage because I feel like that's like the part where we get this whole marriage thing wrong and then it's choking some persons and then they cannot live because they have already programmed their minds to manage. We were human beings, individual with our own individual idiosyncrasies. As a person now, I have what I actually like, how I envision how my marriage is going to look like. That's how the partner I'm getting married to also envisions it. So now we're coming together to form a partnership now. I'll admit your own, you admit my own. So there's no way if I'm somebody that likes to be very adventurous with sex, you tell me to manage missionary because you're the man and then missionary puts you in a dominant position and then you feel like it's all right for us to just have I'm not going to, there's only as much as you can take. You're a
Why
human
can't you
being.
compromise now?
Compromise as what?
Compromise. No, I'm just
The-
saying compromise. It's ironic.
Okay,
Compromise.
that's the go into
don't
a side
understand.
chick.
No, I'm
something.
just saying, like, I'm just
He's
saying
trying
the
to
other
be-
way around.
And
So yeah,
we
compromise
have to
now.
find a
So
common
now-
ground about it. That's
No,
what I'm
definitely,
saying.
you're making sense.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I'm saying.
what I'm saying is that
Unlike Madonna
I'm
said
not
we should
saying
manage. We should keep
the
on
man
managing.
should manage.
My own is that you cannot go
See,
look for a
You know
side chick.
what you do those
this
kind of
age
women.
we are now,
You know
this
what you do
is
those kind of.
option.
You know what you do those kind of
It shouldn't
women.
be an option.
I've entered husband's house. I've entered. That's the
And
mentality.
That's
that's
what-
a
that's
very
very
that's a
wrong.
very very
There's
wrong
nothing
mindset.
exactly.
It's
Yes,
very wrong.
it's a wrong
Nothing.
mindset.
It's not sure for you.
Now
You're
you're-
not-
now
It's a
you're
wrong
getting-
mindset
now
for
you're
you to
getting
say
the
I've
point.
entered, I've entered. Whatever wants to happen should happen.
Or you are supporting
No,
them.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I feel
I'm just saying that the man should not see a side chick as an option. That's all I'm saying.
But let me also tell you
should try
something.
and
In this
fix it.
age we are now,
He should just try
in
and
this
work
age
things
we
out
are
with
now,
his
the
wife.
woman should know she's actually supposed to work on herself. You must remain that tempting that you were before they
Yes, no.
before they actually get married to you till death. Exactly.
Wonderful.
To
No,
death.
yeah, now that's how it
What
should
about
be.
you?
You change.
Are you keeping to your own
Yeah.
self too? Because most
definitely.
times, in most cases, the men having side chick, look at them. They're like amoebas with big tummy, with flabby skins and all. But they in turn they want the woman
woman
to stay
to-
sexy.
yeah.
I'm like,
That's true.
It's 50-50. You can't be asking me to do this and then
I can
you are
relate.
remain that. Do you
It's not
understand?
50-50.
Most
It's
times
50-50.
they're always so
It's
big
partnership.
and fat and not even keeping to them. Do you understand? You're not staying in shape. You're not exercising.
Very correct.
When they got married, you were all fit and all. You're always going to the gym and all. But you got married, you start eating. You're all flabby. Everything is flapping all
lord,
around.
my
Do you
lord,
understand?
it's not
But you
50-50.
want me to always.
Why-
You
why
want me
is
to
it
keep
It's
in
not
shape
50-50.
because there are other girls outside. You want me to still be in shape. You're not keeping in shape. How?
It's
You
not
want me to be
50-50.
safe? How is it not 50-50?
Let me
Una,
hear
they
it.
always talk one thing, that man is the head of the house, Abi. So
Una.
now, that's what ladies normally say now, that
so
man is the
no,
head of the
finish
house.
what
Now,
you're
let's
saying.
make it general. So, the fact that I'm the head, do you understand?
You can
You
be
have
exempted.
exempted.
No,
You
relax
can be
down now.
exempted.
Like,
You
I'm
think I'm not
exempted.
attracted to being
Calm
fit?
down,
I'm not
Festy.
attracted
Don't like
to a
fine
man
boys.
who's fit.
I don't like fine guys.
I don't want.
It's
I
not
don't
like
that.
fine guys.
But you have more job than...
How?
Because the
Explain.
fact that I
How?
can easily go outside
I was
to
going to
get
say-
any babe of my choice.
Darling, you think I can't easily go outside to
Get
any
any guy.
You go see him.
Where you want to see him? Where you want to see him?
What's Wobi? Are you kidding me?
With your big tummy,
your big stomach
tummy
and
don't
kidney.
be- where you want
Trust
to see
me,
him?
that is
Where you
what
want
some
to
Selling
guys are
point.
looking for.
Yes, that's somebody's selling
Yes.
point.
Alaye shift is a lie.
What are you
So they
saying?
are not looking
That's
for-
somebody's
Let
selling
me tell you, we
point.
all have preferences. Because you want a girl that if it doesn't
Flat
Prophecy,
tummy.
prophecy indeed.
I didn't say
Preference.
preferences.
Okay.
Next time you open your ears so that you
Alright,
can hear
I'm
me.
listening to
I
you.
said preferences.
Okay.
The fact that you like someone that is thin does not mean that there's no other guy that
You
like
have guys that like chubby
lady
girls.
girls.
Like,
They want
We're not saying
chubby
chubby
people.
in this kind of scenario, not
But-
chubby.
but-
Your tummy is big.
Yes, they
Your-
want it.
As in,
when they
you're
are
like
chubby,
obese.
most times you have
Yes.
tummy.
So you guys want obese.
So wait,
I will follow you
what you're
because
trying to
you
tell
have
me is
money.
that-
If you're
Ola,
obese.
No way.
Are
What
you
you're
telling
trying
me?
to tell me is that they are not the obese ladies
Ladies.
out there, the fat girls. They are not getting guys.
You're getting guys.
Let me tell
Oh,
you,
yeah.
if
That
you're
love
obese
them.
and you're
How many?
if you're
How
obese
many?
and you're
How many?
broke,
Ola,
if
How
you're
many?
Ola,
How
Honestly
many?
speaking,
do you know
I cannot
do you know
even
that
believe-
this
So
is-
what you're trying to say that big girls out there, they are not getting. They
if
don't have
you're
their
obese and you
guys.
don't
How
have
many?
money,
How
many
many?
guys will follow
Ola,
you.
See, stop
What
it.
are you
Ola,
telling me?
saying.
How
You know-
many now?
wait,
Let's
wait,
let's
wait,
So what
let's-
does that have
wait,
to
wait,
yourself?
wait.
Honestly speaking,
I'm
talk
not-
about
Correct,
yourself.
Let me tell you
correct,
something.
Talk about
Ola,
yourself.
let me just repeat something.
Alright.
You know,
I can't even
It's
believe
The fact
obvious.
that you don't like it doesn't mean that somebody else will not like it.
it is actually obvious that, you know, the reason these men have side chicks is beyond their wives not meeting up to their
standard.
expectations.
Yeah.
Because men, just like you've said, we are not discussing obese ladies and their love life, but just like you've said, a man knows that no matter how he is, I'm telling you, this is what fuels some of the actions these men take. He knows that if he like, let him be fat, let him be obese, even if he's dripping saliva, he's
like a
drooling,
monkey.
and he has money, and his wife is not how he wants her to be. I still say these men are selfish. His wife is not how he wants her, how he married her. And he knows that he also, as a man,
He's
he
not
has
looking
changed
good.
and all of that. You know how they say, as a man, you're a married man, you have stomach and all of those things. He knows he can still go outside.
Exactly. That
And
is
it's
why
true
it's not
because
50-50.
truly, the men, it's still, I still bring it back down to society. The men are still advantaged because you know that if they go outside and they have these monies, there's no woman they
can't
want to
get.
get that they
Exactly.
will not get because they are the sugar daddies now, and they are the side chicks. They know that okay, I'm not even looking forward to this man marrying me. He's already married and he has
Exactly,
kids.
yeah.
It's just for him to fund my lifestyle and all of
Exactly.
that. And then they'll go outside. That's what I'm saying. That these men that have this side chick is beyond just that their wives are not really doing what they want them to do. It's
just
because they
for
know
their
they
own
can. They know they can.
selfish reasons,
They
just
can. They
that,
have a
oh, I
plan
can't
B.
keep it to one
They
woman.
know.
Do you understand?
Yeah, we already
That's
have
just
a
it.
we already
That's
have a
just- it's
default
not
plan
about
B.
Maybe the woman is
We
not
already have a
living up to
default
what
plan
she
B.
wants.
I
It's
can go
just that
outside.
Selfishness. Oh, do you know?
But not
I can't keep to one
everybody.
woman. I have
Let me
to.
tell
It
you
can't be
something.
that
They
all
even
some
tell that a
men
man is out
Exactly.
there.
It can't be all
Polygamous in
men.
nature.
Not
Some
all,
men,
exactly.
I didn't say all men. If you notice, when I'm speaking, I say some men because it cannot be. We cannot
be
make
all men,
generalizations like that.
Exactly.
So I'm saying these men that do these things know that they can. They have a default plan B. It's been handed
That's why
down to
they
them.
easily
It's
fall
there.
back to the plan B.
Is there,
You
and they
know
can
what
easily
I'm
fall back to the plan B. So some of them don't even take the time to try and work out these issues they're having with their wives. You know, some women can be difficult, no doubt.
Yeah.
You're telling them that you have changed, you have changed. They're not listening. They're doing shit. You're shot my husband, and you have to, you know, deal with it. Is it my fault? Didn't we make this baby? And all of those things. Yes, so women can be like that. But you know, I feel like as a man, you know, that's been married to this lady,
Yeah.
you know how you can, you know, tickle her in the right spot,
Can I
and then
chip
she.
in something? As
Coming
in,
back to
now,
what I
can
just
do-
said.
Can, as in, generally,
Say you
must they
go and
teach
look
you
for-
everything? There are some things they don't
This
teach.
guy
like
tell
this.
you something.
Alaye, madam, let me say something. I want to say something.
Oh, that was your
The
problem.
school where you go, the university where you go, everything where you know from the school, na everything they teach you.
See, let
There are
me
some
tell you
things
something.
they don't have to teach you.
No, you
Stop
learn every
trivializing
day.
this thing
See,
because
see.
it's
You know,
honestly.
you know
Okay,
that.
just talk.
Fine, my husband, he likes figure eights. He likes everything pumpy.
Eh.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Shaping.
Exactly. You born finish. There's a way you can actually work on yourself without the husband even telling you, yeah, babe, I beg, work on yourself. I still want to be seen as that person I married years ago.
People
Do you
are
understand?
different now.
No, forget people
Wait,
are
let me-
different.
let him
Forget
finish
people are
now.
different, madam. This kind of age we are now, this is as in.
What do you
The,
mean that
the,
this kind
the
of
world,
age?
this is the
What?
modern life. The world don't overgrow
No
now.
doubt, but it
Those
doesn't-
kind of
doesn't
stuff, they
Doesn't
don't have
erase
to teach
anything.
you.
Your preference is going to always be your preference. What you want is what you want. Let me tell you something. Do you know there's some people that when they were before they got married they were all slim and this, and then when they got pregnant and they, you know, after marriage they got pregnant, they added more weight. The guy will be like, babe, you know I actually like it like this. Do you understand?
Yes.
So you can't say that, oh, this thing. Of course, not like over this thing. But
Overweight.
there's sometimes that she will add weight, she'll put some more flesh, you understand? She will look, she know she
Maybe
add in the
she's
right
not married
spaces and
now.
all. Do you understand? The guy will be like, oh, babe, I actually like
looking
you.
Mr.
The
Something.
girl will even be the one killing and say that, oh my God, I want
Yeah.
to. She's like, babe, you're fine the way you
But it's
are.
in
I
two
like
ways.
it.
It's in
existing.
two ways, man.
And it's the same for
It's
you
in
to be
two
saying,
ways.
it's in 2 ways. I know whatever way you want to be, it can be a million ways. But what I'm trying to tell you is that for you to think that, oh, it's only the woman that is supposed to be putting so much effort to reduce her weight, but you are there like a
I'm
like
not
a bag
saying
of
it's only the
potatoes.
woman,
It's not going
but
to
the
work.
chance.
the woman complaining.
It's not going to
I'm
work.
complaining.
It's
Is she
not going to be-
complaining that he has a pot belly?
It's
Come
the
on.
Is
same
she
thing.
complaining that he's
In
big?
most cases, you think
Has
that
that limited his performance?
see, let me tell you
Or how
something.
she
What-
sees
what-
it?
what-
Or
what-
or how she
Do
sees
you
it?
think
watch
that
her
she's attracted
Has her
to you
weight-
the way?
has her weight really
the way you are
limited
like
her
a bag of
performance?
potatoes? You think she likes that way? She's probably just she would probably would have been telling you that, oh guy, look at your tummy. Do you understand? Definitely you got married, you changed. You had started getting flabby all over. You think she likes you like that? You think she's still attracted? You think she's not
not-
telling
And then
you
she
other
should
guys
talk
outside?
now.
Do you know
She's
the good part?
definitely telling you.
Why are you not
Even
talking
if she
Are you
doesn't
making
say
effort to
anything,
change for her?
even if she doesn't say anything, my brain will tell me, say, Omo, Alaye, you don't need fat.
Okay, that's
shape
the-
for this baby.
then that's
See, do you know
fine.
what I'm doing now?
Because you are
I'm
thinking.
just falling back to the age we are now. Do you know why I'm
That's
doing
because
that?
you are
Because I
thinking.
dey think, say, man, Omo, if I no do this thing, Omo, cute guys there outside though. Maybe say they feel my wife, they feel admire my wife.
And then you
she
put
think
in
we just
effort
enter.
to
So, do you know,
put
so she
stay-
doesn't.
Because
What
you
I'm
are
saying is that
thinking.
she doesn't need to tell me.
See,
So in that way around,
No.
I don't need to tell
see,
her.
Ola,
you
Ola,
know,
let me
don't
tell
try
you
to
something.
get
In
me.
marriage, one of the
Yeah.
most important things in marriage is
Communication.
communication.
See.
So if you don't talk about those things, that means you're not
You are
feeling each
getting
other.
it all
if
wrong.
If I
Not
can't tell
all
my husband,
communication. that you
Ola,
have to
forget if I
communicate.
can't tell my husband.
Do you understand? Do you get that? Not all communication.
That you have to
You have to
communicate.
communicate.
Not,
What does that mean?
not all communication is necessary.
Exactly.
There are some
Ola,
things that
There are
don't
some
need to be
things
said.
that doesn't need to be said, but at least you should have sense that I need to do this thing.
You are
Because
just
they don't talk,
contradicting
say
yourself.
Marriage is
You
communication.
are contradicting
There are some
because
things
you're
that don't need to be
saying
said.
Marriage
you're
No, you
saying
need to
that
talk.
you
have told her.
You've told her, and then she's not making
She's
any
not
effort.
changing.
But at the same time, you're saying that you don't need to tell her. What?
No,
Don't
try
get me
to
wrong,
get
oh.
me.
Don't get me wrong.
Madam, try to get me. There are some things, man. I don't need to open my mouth and tell you.
But that's so
you know what
little.
I
You can
want
just
now.
say it.
You know
can
what
just-
I want
If
before
If
I
I
marry
can't,
you.
if I
Do you
can't talk to
understand?
my
So
husband
why are you
about
now-
his weight, then what are we doing with each other? If I can't talk to my husband about
So
his
then you're
weight,
still getting
what are we
it all
what are we
wrong.
doing with each other?
If I still
can't
say I
tell
know
that
they make
guy,
sense for you again, you don't need
baby.
to tell me, but it go sense harm.
I
That's
know
why I
make
said
sense
all
if I don't show you, if I don't tell you.
See,
See, you
Ola,
don't need to tell me because
But
I know
you know
who you
some
got married
guys-
to.
some guys
I
need
know
to
when
be
we married.
told.
I know what you like.
Some
I've
ladies
known
too
you
need to be
from day
told.
one.
Me, I'm not even talking of communication in his own light. When it comes to weight issue and adding and all that, me, I feel you should tell her. And if she has issues with it, she should tell
Even
you.
in the sex thing, even
when
in
I
the
say that
sex-
it's not all communications need to be made. There are some things that you don't need to tell your
E.g.
husband. There are some things your wife don't need to tell you.
Like
For
what?
instance,
for
For
instance,
For example,
say,
she knows of some things you don't like.
like what?
Like what
Say
now?
it
Okay,
now.
let's say for example now, someone like me now, I know the chop okra. May my babe know say I know the chop okra. Then one day all of a sudden,
She
she
don't
come
go
That one
carry
is
okra.
different.
you
That
come
one is
carry
different.
okra, come
But
kitchen.
let me when you
Already
find
you know say I know like
I
her.
don't
So
like- so
I
why
don't
you
need to
going
tell
on the
you.
table?
You now serve me
Of
okra.
course,
I don't need to tell you that.
Now relate it to what we are saying.
I don't
Oh,
want
now don't
okra.
relate it. Let's
No,
talk
relate
about
it now.
Eh?
See, let me tell you, you guys,
It's not just-
you guys
No, to a
dated.
certain extent, sir, you
Una
can even
cross.
relate it to his own. For example, now, I don't dey date babe and I dey tell my babe, say, Omo, the only type of babe we I like, na slim babes. So. We now get married, you can't dey fat. I don't need to tell you.
Exactly.
tell you that what?
That you
Didn't
need
I
to
just-
slim
didn't-
down.
Didn't I just?
I don't
didn't
need to
I
tell you
just-
again.
Didn't I just?
Woman, they always ask.
Wait,
Woman, they always
didn't I
ask
just-
guys one question and say, okay, why do you like me or why do you love me or whatever? As in, what do you see in me? So now there, say me go know wetin I see in you. I like your ass. I love your flat tummy. Your breast big. I can't marry you finish. Your breast gone this small. Are you?
Your breast.
Your-
How does she? It's not simple.
your
But how does she help
my
it?
pikin suck all the meat.
How does she help that one now?
How much should it?
How does she help that one?
No, so what should she do? What should she
If you
do?
got money for plastic surgery, if you got no problem
Madam,
about that, you're
Now,
telling
by
her
force,
what
make
she
she do.
But how does she help
How
it?
she
How
do
would
plastic
she do that?
surgery?
Wait,
Now,
what
by
is she
force.
supposed to do with that?
How does she help it?
As na hear
Yeah,
breast
yeah,
small
that
big
one
man, I dey
do
tackle
it.
me.
No,
Where she come now? Wait.
I'll give you a ticket.
What you're saying
I'll give you a
doesn't
ticket.
make
I'll give you a
sense.
ticket to go
You're talking
outside.
about her
How can you tell me?
You know, I'm just
How can you
saying.
say, what should I do?
No, wait, chill.
Go and
no
research.
problem.
Go and research what?
Go and research.
research
You
on
better
that.
tell
There are
me.
ways to make a
That's
sagging
what-
breast
yes,
come
they
up
are
back.
selfish.
There are ways to make a sagging breast.
I did
come
tell
up
you.
back.
Tell you.
Like
There's
in shape
no
Wednesday.
way.
I'm
Let
telling
me
you.
tell
I'm
there's no
telling
way
you.
except
How?
plastic
Yes.
surgery. Let me
Plastic
tell you.
surgery.
What are is what
There
plastic
is
There's
surgery.
no natural
no
way.
way.
It's
Unless
surgery.
there's no way, there's no natural way to
To
do
bring
this.
a
All this
saggy
one that-
breast
All
up.
this one that you're seeing on IG that, oh, make it firm, make it bigger. It's a lie.
Hey, let her try everything first.
Surgery.
Let her
The
try
only
it
thing-
first.
Why she even try it?
Madam,
Yeah,
it's a breast trainer. There's a breast trainer.
Oh my world.
He don't catch you.
Why is
Yeah, no, there's a breast trainer.
Why you
What
have to
does
say
it do?
change?
Sorry,
What does it do?
it makes your breast to puff up back if your breast is sagging.
You're just
I think it's kidding.
Is he lying?
I know what
Tell the truth now.
Sorry.
They are
Wait first. Calm down, calm down, calm
Aside-
down. Breast trainer there, be breast trainer
Let's
no
just
day.
talk about
It's not realistic.
I know
It's not realistic. Can you
I don't
imagine?
know
Look at what you're saying.
But wait, let's feel that even when she's trying everything.
Make a sagging except if
styles.
except if
You're
you're
saying that
when
oh,
she's
you
trying
want her
everything
to
and
be
she gets cancer,
be
how
freaking
can
bad.
how
If
she
you don't tell her what you want,
trying everything?
how is she going to know what the things you want?
Yeah.
Because you're saying that okay, it's not only about maybe the physical, this physical traits like maybe
Yeah.
she's getting fat and then he's getting tummy. Okay, you're talking about let's go to the bedroom, let's talk
Alright,
about sex and
alright,
all.
baby,
So
bring
if
it
you
out.
don't tell her that, babe, I'm tired, I'm bored about this mission that we're always doing. Let's spice it up in the bedroom. If you don't initiate that, how is she going to think in her mind?
Bring it out, baby.
It's a different thing if you tell her that, babe, let's spice it up, and then she just being rigid and like, no, some women, I know some women can be like, all this thing is like, it's not God. Oh,
It's
maybe not even
immoral.
God. It's like
Can I-
it's
Immoral.
immoral. Exactly. Like,
I-
I'm not a prostitute, but they don't understand it.
What do you
really
advise
need
a
to
man
listen.
in that image?
My
I'm
lord,
just
can I
saying that
tip in something?
I'm just saying, if
Can
you
I tip in
tell
something?
her, if you tell her, if she's being reasonable,
Yeah.
unless you're with a reasonable person,
Okay,
and she does not want to change, that is when she becomes unreasonable.
bring it out.
If you tell
What do you
her that,
advise the guy
babe,
to do?
if you tell her, I'm not that one is none of my business, but I'm telling you are saying that there are some things that you don't communicate, you should know in your head.
Should
And
I-
I'm
should
telling
I-
you that
let me tip in
in
something.
sex,
I've
if you
heard you,
want
man.
to spice up in the bedroom, you need to tell her,
Ah,
babe,
should I
this is
tell you
what I want.
something?
This is the sex that I want. Let's try this
alright,
out.
fine.
Spice it
Let me-
up.
let
Even
me-
if you say-
let me give you my own
turn
point.
out my head,
Let
you
me
want her to
let me tell you my own point from waiting you just talk
You
now.
hang the leg if you want to
Let me
hang.
tell you my own
Change
point
it.
from waiting you just talk.
Even in
See,
the act- no, in
there are
the
some
action, you
things-
can
excuse
change
me,
it.
Excuse me. There are some things that are actually paramount before marriage that are primary thing you need to know.
Like,
All these says paro, how you want your babe to look or whatever. All those ones you don't even know that one before you marry. So do you understand? So this thing you're telling me, no be saying that inside marriage I go they know am. I
There's
would don't
some
know am
people
before I
that-
marry.
We are talking about people. That is you.
Exploring.
Allah, that is you.
Some
we are
don't.
talking
But
about
that's
people
how
in
it should
marriage
be.
now.
But
that
wait,
people
Yeah.
do you know that's how it should be?
That's how it should
That's
be.
how it should be.
But
No,
some people
you're not
that's
telling
you.
me.
That is you.
No,
That's for you.
not
What
me.
about people that
I'm
are not?
speaking generally. That is
You
how it
can't
should
speak
be.
generally. You can't speak for only yourself.
yourself.
You cannot speak generally for that. Yes,
I think
okay. What about people
No, I
that
think
don't
what-
have sex before marriage?
See, the fact that you're not
No, I
having
think
sex with your
what- I
partner
think what
before
he
marriage
said-
doesn't mean you shouldn't know the
Yeah, I
sex
think
style
you
or
should not know
whatever.
about sex.
What are you telling me?
That you don't
suffer
have
me.
sex doesn't
Or
mean you should
why
not
you
know
can't
about
just saying
it.
what I'm not saying that. We are not
No,
saying
what-
she doesn't know about sex. We are
I've not
saying
been to China before, but I know
Exactly.
so many things
You know
about
so many
China.
things
that
about
one
China.
is totally different.
There are some
Let me tell you,
different.
there are some people that are novice in this thing, all these bedmatics and all. Let me tell you. So if you don't tell her, how is she going to know? Someone that has maybe she has never even
She
had
should
sex
go and
before or
research
something.
now.
Or she should go and
You guys,
research.
as in, the way
So
you
what is
talk
the
this
point?
thing,
If
sir,
you
say
can't
I
tell
must be
my
the one to be
husband-
telling her.
If I can't tell my husband, let's
But
try
what's
this
the
out.
big
What's
deal
the
in him
point?
saying it?
Eh?
why? What? Yeah,
What's
what's
the
the
big
My own
challenge?
point
There's
is
no
that
big deal
Yeah, what's
There's
the
no
challenge?
big
in him saying it.
Okay.
Okay, what's
But
the big
what's
deal?
the big deal in her using her initiative to know that
Honestly
yes, this is
speaking,
what this guy
I
wants?
never want to be with a
You
guy
have
that
the
I
money.
Is she
calm
supposed
down,
to be
calm
a
down,
witch?
calm
She's
down.
supposed to be a witch.
No, it's not matter of being a witch.
So how do you want her to know
calm
everything
down.
that you want without you saying
It's
it?
matter of making your brain work as
Okay.
a woman,
How?
even as a wife. Okay, for example, now you are in bed with your husband. You people, you are notorious for doing only missionary, papa, mama style, papa, mama style. Then all of a sudden, you are lying on your back and he rolls you.
That's what I said. I said you can teach
And he
her
wants to do
even in the bedroom.
something,
You
and
can
then you are
teach her.
saying no. He has not told you. He did it the first time. Did it the second time. You are rolling yourself back. He doesn't need to tell you that that's what he wants. Okay, are you not saying after I rolled you like 4 times, I should not still tell you that, oh babe, oh yeah, now I want to do it like this.
That is still
Your
You can't
brain
still say
should
that.
tell
is
you
still
that
communication.
that is
You
what
can't
I
say
want.
tell you that is still
You can
communication.
say
You
it.
told her, you pushed her,
To
you
further
directed
reinforce
her.
that thing which you
But you're
want.
not saying anything.
Okay, now,
It's still communication.
It's not
consider-
about
You want to keep your man, and you people,
I want to
you've
keep
been
my
married
man.
for like.
What's the
No, I don't like that.
Calm
Is
down,
he
calm down.
keeping me? Does he want to keep
You
me?
want to keep your man, eh? You want to keep your man. You've been married for like 2, 3, 4 years, and you people is only the same sex style you guys are doing. As a woman, you're not supposed to have sense that no.
Instead of making it by in a bowl,
I need to
make
spice
it-
let me give
Wait,
Kode a
wait,
good instance.
I
Kode,
think-
wait.
no,
I need
wait,
to make this
calm
thing
down.
work.
It's not what
I need to bring some
No,
initiative. I need to invent some things to keep this thing rolling.
to me. Do you know why it won't occur to me? to me. You
Why
said
would
we've
you
been,
occur to
we've been
me?
doing the same thing for 5 years. And then you've been cool with it.
Yes.
How will I now start
And
thinking
you will
that
enjoy
you don't
it.
want it?
She'll probably
Any
not do.
woman who thinks her husband is cool and doing only one style is a very stupid woman.
Sheyi,
Wow.
let me tell you.
No apologies.
Sheyi,
You
let me
cannot
tell you
tell me.
something.
It's just like you telling
You
me
are a
now that
stupid man.
you are cooking. You are cooking
are a
rice.
stupid
You are
man
cooking
too.
rice for a man for 2 years, constant rice.
And
rice.
he's eating.
And you are not saying he's okay with. He's eating it because he's just eating it. So,
Oh,
so that he won't be hungry.
So
So that he's enjoying it.
He can't say that.
Sheyi,
He's
let
not
me
okay
tell
with
Let me
rice.
tell you. See,
Joanne,
the thing,
there's some people that
if he's eating it because he doesn't want to starve.
So
not
why can't
because
he tell
he's
me that
enjoying it.
right, he's not okay with rice?
Is it by force?
Just
He must
one
tell
day.
You, as a wife,
Let me know.
are you, must your husband tell you that,
tell me
babe,
that what?
work on yourself. Let's invent new things. Let's spice this up.
What
As a
you are
woman,
saying-
your husband does not supposed to tell you that.
You have to be
On
in
your
marriage,
own.
and I believe you have to be
get
creative.
sense. Make you
Exactly.
know say you supposed to spice them
Yeah,
up.
I get what you but
What are you
yeah,
saying?
I bet do you know why I bet to differ? Sheyi, if for example now we think of having an outdoor activity as a couple, and every time I'm like, okay, let's go swimming. Every time my husband like, let's go swimming.
And he doesn't
I will
say
say
anything.
anywhere I'm asked, I would say that.
My
That's
husband
like
likes
his favorite
swimming. Yes.
outdoor
Outdoor
activity.
activity.
Swimming.
That is what he
Is
wants.
that the
Excuse me,
only outdoor activity he wants to do?
excuse me.
Why
How
can you
am I
not say
supposed
it?
to know?
Why can you not say it?
A man has been having
That's
missionary.
why I said, and I'm still going to say it again. Any woman that says, "Oh, my husband's favorite outdoor
that's been
activity
having
is swimming," and she
missionary
believes
stuff
that
for 5
he should
years.
continue
Joanne,
with only
he
swimming,
loves it.
is a
That's
very,
what
very,
he
very
wants.
But
stupid
he likes
woman.
it. He's
It
not
doesn't
been
mean forget the
complaining.
fact that he likes it.
He doesn't have to
Eh?
tell me that.
Okay, now,
Oh,
see,
yes.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
I
Well,
was
I
even
agree
saying
with the fact that
maybe
they
he
think
doesn't
that,
like it,
oh, it's
but
only
he's
the
just
man that,
managing.
you
Okay,
know,
one out.
today
But
is
now, let's even assume that he even likes it. He likes swimming. Let's assume now that he likes swimming, and you keep on doing swimming. You guys are not going bowling. You are not going go-karting. You are not going paintball fight and everything. You only swimming. Your sense not supposed to tell you that one day he will meet someone that will take him to go and do all these other activities, and he will fall in love with other activities.
I'm supposed to. This is a full-time job. I'm supposed to be thinking
For my husband.
that something that this man has been doing, something that he has been doing all these years. In fact, the day I realize that that's not your favorite thing, I'll know that you're operating double personality.
How will you realize?
Honestly.
Man,
How will you realize?
I don't
Let me
know.
ask you one. Let me ask you
Wow.
one thing. Sheyi, let me ask you one thing.
How will you realize?
So Sheyi, if you're not
She
comfortable
would
with something,
know.
you can't tell your wife.
That's
You
what.
can't tell your wife
That's
you're
what
not
you just said.
comfortable
You're
with.
not comfortable.
That's not what I
you
said.
What
That's
do
not what
you
I
mean?
said.
You have
What
to
are
tell
you
her.
I
saying?
You don't say how would she know?
said I don't need to tell her.
Okay.
Before she makes her brain
Okay,
work
wait.
to know that
Okay, let's
yes,
now say that
she
you
needs
don't.
to
How
do
is
some
that
other
making
Wait,
things.
sense?
wait,
I don't need to tell her.
you didn't need to tell her. You didn't need to tell her. But now that she's not doing that thing that you want, why don't you tell her?
Since her brain is not working.
Since her brain has not been configured to work it out, why don't you work it out for her?
Do you know what
It's like
I
you're
just
not getting my
realized
point.
from what Sheyi said is
You're not
that
getting my point.
You said you don't need to tell her.
Wait for it, talk.
do you know what you just said? What you just made known to me is that it's only the guys that deserve satisfaction in sex, in marriage.
Yes.
When you're talking about sex, because you don't
Is that what I
care.
said?
Somebody already said they are the head.
That's
Is that what
what
I
it
said?
That
means.
head.
What does it mean?
No.
It
Is
means
that what I said?
No.
Ola, I was talking to you. Shut.
Is that what I
Joanne,
said?
No problem.
Is that
I'm
not-
shutting up, but sorry,
did not
objection, my
say
lord. I'm
by
objecting that.
implication.
But
That's
we
not
don't know
what
here
he's
when I
trying to
said
say.
if me too I'm not making effort and she
No,
cheats, I can't blame her.
you said.
I said it here.
Sheyi, you said that.
Shey,
you
I've
did.
said
If
my
we be
own.
having-
You don't have a reason to cheat.
No,
Eh?
please
Spice
correct
up your
me.
relationship.
Correct me if
Yeah, I'll
I'm
correct
wrong.
you. Yeah.
You said if a husband, the husband and the wife, they be having missionary for 2 years, and then she doesn't have in her mind
To bring up other things.
to bring up
Yeah,
other
yeah,
things.
The
You
initiative.
understand?
Yeah.
To have that initiative to
Yeah.
bring up other things.
Yeah.
Damn, she's very, very stupid.
Yeah.
Do they forbid? As in, is it
a crime?
Is it a taboo for you to bring up activities? To
Can't you use your sense to know that
It's
your
not
wife
a
does
taboo.
not
Yes,
have
you that you have
It's not a
sex.
taboo.
It's not a taboo.
Do you understand?
So-
So
It's
why
not a taboo.
can you not initiate?
It's
it?
also not a taboo for the wife to discover that no, this thing.
That means
will
both of
be-
you are
it has been
dumb. That means
reoccurring.
both of you are
No,
dumb.
she's the one that's dumb.
She don't
She's
wait,
no.
What are
You
you-
both are dumb,
Have you
Kwele.
brought it up?
What's
Let me
to say?
tell you.
I'm not
Dumb,
dumb.
yes,
Okay,
you're
look
dumb.
at it for
Dumb.
example.
Both of you are
If
dumb.
I'm dating someone now, for example, and the only place I'm taking you to is drumsticks. We did date for like 2 years now.
Maybe
Now
it's
only
close to your
drumstick
house.
I dey carry you go. I know say you like their fried rice, but now only drumstick I can't carry you go. My sense not supposed to tell me that guy.
Let's try something else.
Carry am go another place now.
Sheyi.
She doesn't need to tell me before I take her to
That
another
is-
place.
that is
Why are you
what
telling
I'm
me?
saying.
You're not saying
I
she
should
must.
not-
I cannot wait for my babe to come and tell me that, oh, we've been going to all this. Take me to another place. I will take you to another place without you telling me.
Let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I tell you, if I say it doesn't make a difference. If I say it, it doesn't make a difference.
You're not in my mind.
It doesn't make a difference if I say to you. It doesn't make a difference.
I will tell you. If I don't want another place, I will continue.
I'm saying you don't need to tell me before I take you to another place.
I need to tell you.
Why?
You know the tire.
What if I lie?